and we have Mr. Björn Dunkerbeck here, a windsurf legend himself.
So, what's up?
All right, everybody, super cool. SUP talk here at the boat show in Düsseldorf, and it's really cool because for once I don't have to suck my interview partners out of my fingers because they just keep popping up everywhere. And we have Mr. Björn Dunkerbeck here, a windsurf legend himself. No introduction needed, but it's a SUP talk, another windsurf talk. And you're known for your Dunkerbeck challenge over in the Canary Islands.
On Gran Canaria.
On Gran Canaria.
Crystal clear on it.
So let's talk about that a little bit. How's the destination over there? There seems, for me, Gran Canaria is it's the Hawaii of Europe, right?
Absolutely right.
So I haven't seen too much coming out of the Canary Islands as far as like SUP surfing or downwind racing and all of that goes, other than the event that you have been putting on for quite some time now.
Well, I think there's been 2 editions of the Euro Tour this year, which I have not organized. Well,
so what's going on over there?
We have done 5 times the Pro-Am racing format.
Right.
Then we do a long distance. If the wind is favorable, we do a downwind, of course, because it's more fun, it's faster, and it's a Pro-Am, so everybody can take part. We have a separate division for inflatables and hardboards to make it more interesting for everyone. This year we're going to have for the first time as well the last race of the Euro Tour, end of November on Gran Canaria.
Nice. That's
going to be definitely going to be a long distance race and maybe even a short course as well. That's not exactly decided yet. And of course we're going to have the last stop of the APP World Tour Wave Contest in Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. And we're going to try to have more juniors next year. This year we had 12 juniors. Next year is the goal to have 24 juniors, and of course a full fleet of men and a full fleet of women.
Nice, good to hear. So you heard it here first. Last Euro Tour stop is going to be on the Gran Canaria.
On the southern part, probably 99% sure in Maspalomas.
In Maspalomas. Okay, yeah, so that's a destination
there. The nice thing about Gran Canaria in November, the water is still 20-21 degrees warm, so you'll be paddling in shorts.
Yeah, nice. And with the wave tour, you had your challenge was mainly racing to begin with until the APP came in with the tour.
Well, we started off with the racing to get more budget to make the competition bigger and stronger. And the goal is to build it every year a bit stronger, a bit bigger, and we are hoping that we're going to get more amateurs to come down and enjoy a nice climate on Gran Canaria in the cold months of November and December.
It's a great destination. And of course, with you having such a history in windsurfing, it kind of begs the question, SUP and windsurfing, where do you see the discrepancy and where do you see the similarities?
Well, both are fun, both are in the ocean. I've been paddling myself for the last 10 years easily, preferably in the waves of course, but also I do enjoy a lot doing downwinders, and it's always good to stay fit as well for windsurfing. You need to be as fit as possible, and it's good for the balance, it's good for the strength, it's good for the core, and it's a nature sport, so it's perfect training opportunity for me.
Nice, great. How's the scene over there in general? Do you see a lot of guys downwinding over there, or
I must say, year by year, it's multiplying. By the time I did the first challenge, like 5 years ago, there was only 3 centers on Gran Canaria which offered stand-up paddling, and now there is 12 that offer stand-up paddling. And so it's definitely growing, and it's obviously, you know it, I'm not to tell you guys, it's the easiest way for anyone to really access the water, because you can do it in any kind of condition. It doesn't matter if there's a lake, or if it's a river, if it's the ocean, if it's big waves, small waves, flat water, downwind. It's always accessible for everyone. And for windsurfers and for kite surfer, it's the perfect thing to do when there's no wind.
Nice, yeah, perfect. And how's the surfing over there? How's the acceptance? Does it mix with the surfers over there, or you have kind of like separated? Or
yeah, you have to separate. Obviously, in the really good surf peak where there's 10, 20, 30 surfers out, you don't want to go paddle surfing. There's plenty of other peaks around where you can go out with your paddleboard. So respect the surfers, have good waves, and then you don't have a problem either.
Very nice. Well, you heard it from him, which is definitely, wherever you go, know before you go, right? So
exactly.
Don't
Anywhere
just jump
in the world.
Water. Yes. Just to circle back to your challenge one last time, is what actually prompted you to start it? What was the spark?
Well, as many of you guys might know, my mother Ulla started the World Cup in Porto Esquerdo. She organized it for the first 15 times. My father was involved in the organization 23 years, and then Daida and Ibaya Moreno took over the World Championships in Pozo.
Okay, I did not know that.
I did the speed challenges for 5 years in a row, on Fuerteventura and also on Gran Canaria with Robbie Ness, Antoine Albor, Anders Blinker and myself, and I've been moving that around the globe as well. And then I needed to do something more, and I figured out doing something in the capital of Gran Canaria, Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, a perfect thing to do there would be stand-up paddling in the waves. You have a nice city, a nice avenue, 400,000 people living there, with a natural amphitheater and some of the best waves in Europe, you know, so it's a perfect thing. You can never do a windsurfing event there, but a paddle surfing event is perfect.
Yeah, and as I said, like it's the Hawaii of Europe. How can you think of a better venue? That's why I've always been surprised that in the European SUP paddling, Canary Islands came in seemingly a little late. I know we had Eric living over there, Bjorn living over there, and some of the key figures doing the sport, but as a venue where people will go with like something like this, other than you're kind of like, you kind of grandfathered it in, I want to say almost.
It always seems so easy. I'm going to organize an event. To make a good event, you need money.
Yes.
Luckily in Gran Canaria, we had a tourism backing stand-up paddling and windsurfing because it's a very nice advertising tool for the islands, as you say, Canary Islands and Gran Canaria, the European Hawaii. Windsurfing, stand-up paddling, accessible for anyone, also surfing and kite surfing, of course. And then we had the sports ministers who were backing up windsurfing for a long time, and also see the capital stand-up paddling as a great advertising venue for the island. And we have great weather, so you get into ZDF, your Sky channels, and also television.
Yeah, nice.
First channel in Spain very easily because it's cold in Europe, and we are paddling in shorts.
And that's where you want to go.
It's official titles, it's great weather, good-looking people. The sport sells itself, you know. So it's a win-win.
Very cool. And last but definitely not least, and from SUP talk a little bit to a windsurf talk. Excuse me, but we just saw you like racing across this channel there on your windsurfer. Nuts, huh? What kind of speeds are you clocking there?
Almost 100 km an hour.
And the wind, it looks like it's nuking there.
Yeah, you need to have.
What kind of wind do you have there?
It starts to get interesting, 35 knots plus. And to go 100 km, you need between 45 and 50 knots.
Steady, not gusty.
Not gust. Gust is bad, as we all know. But steady wind, it's really pumping.
Crazy.
Going 19 is relatively easy. 95 gets pretty complicated, and every kilometer above that, obviously everything has to come together.
Okay, I saw like you ate it a couple of times there too.
Actually, I have eaten it a couple of times.
And you're just skipping across the water?
You skip across the water, yeah. Like a stone. When you throw a stone, it's how you fall and slide across the water as well.
Well, very cool. I'm super stoked to have Björn Dunkerbeck here. If you haven't seen this video, go check it out. It's all over the internet.
Yeah, you can see it on my Facebook, and you can also see it on my Instagram. And
I think we've seen
obviously the latest movie is going to be on YouTube because it's a 4-minute one. And it's the beginning of a Dunkerbeck documentary that's going to be a cinema movie, 100 minutes, and it's planned to come out between Easter and summer 2021.
Very cool. Well, I can't wait to see that. And thank you everybody for checking this video. And don't forget that like and that share button. Yeah! All right.